Hello everyone, I'm coming to you live from the world's most comfortable bed. Everything in my parents' house is amazing. Like, all of their technology is better, their house is bigger and nicer, and everything about this bed is so fluffy. Like, the blanket is really nice. Anyway. There's much stuff to do today because tomorrow we fly to Hawaii. So we have loads of like shopping and stuff that we have to do. Santa may or may not need help acquiring the things that he may or may not have promised to my child. But other than that, you know, normal things as you do, going about Seattle. We may do like this thing called Zoo Lights later, which is like Northwest Track, like the zoo in Tacoma. They do like Christmas light stuff. Anyway. Along this journey, I just finished Daisy Jones and the Six, which was pretty good, and I've brought several books with me. The next book I really want to get stuck into is this guy. It's called Tilly and the Book Wanderers, part of the Pages & Co. series that I got for Christmas from Sarah at Your True Shelf. And she's basically my favorite person on the planet at this minute. I really want to get started on it. But, unfortunately, I have to first finish this one that I started ages ago, like, for Thanksgiving, and keep forgetting that I haven't finished it yet. I'm about halfway through and it's really short, so hopefully I can nail that today. Oh, I just poked myself in the eyeball. Because I'm an idiot. It's super hurting. Anyway. But it's really, like, small and easy to carry around in my handbag, so that's a plus. Anyway. Also, since I'm in America, might as well read an American Western classic. Also, we may or may not have a stop off at a bookstore or two later today. I will keep you updated. Stuff I found at my parents' house, part 3. A candle holder I made when I was in school in the 90s. I reckon that wouldn't hold a candle. What do you reckon? It'd just fall over. Books. Yes. I just listened to this audiobook. So funny. So funny. I really want to read this one. This one. Oh, I read this one last year. So good. Oh my god, I love this so much.
Does this look beautiful? Do you wish you had it? No. I'm a mango mom, and you are a fat unicorn.
Program the numbers.
Ugh,
also
rude. Y'all, I'm gonna buy this shirt. Yep, that's a definite yes.
Ready?
Oh my god, this company is so amazing. I have shirts with me, and they are the bomb. Oh my god, look at this one. Holy crap, I want that so bad. Oh my god, look at these hoodies. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Lossa Reader. Holy shit, yes, yes, yes. A Tree Grows in Brooklyn t-shirt. Well, my mom was just like, oh, hey, by the way, do you want this book? A hilariously bad history of Seattle. Of course I want this book. It's going straight in my luggage. I feel like the last thing I want to see when I'm on a plane is a maintenance guy just like coming up to my window. Oh my god, I'm not done with this book yet, but can you please look at this? Louis L'Amour audio cassettes. Just like old-time radio, only better. And like, look at this guy, Louis L'Amour. I bet he's such a badass.
sir. It's an alley cat, yeah.
Oh my god, Mom, we are in the water. Are we?
Damn, this is like a 1960s holiday camp. I'm for it. Yeah, we are in Hawaii, and like the decor is really terrible, and I really love that in a hotel. Like, I need it to be clean, you know, like obviously have all the facilities I need, but then also have just terrible tacky decor. That's my favorite damn thing. Anyway, holy shit, you guys. My kid just ran full on into the sliding glass window door. She was like, the beach! And then just slammed into it and then fell all the way back. Anyway. Okay, so on the plane, I finished Louis L'Amour's The Tall Stranger. Finally. I've been working on it since Thanksgiving. Life is hard. Okay, so basically, this one is like your average, like, cliche Western, where it's like a lone guy and he's like on a horse and he like meets up with some people, blah blah. Anyway, so these settlers are sort of coming over the mountain or whatever, and they want to settle in the west. They're sort of hoodwinked by a guy. So there's like a villain guy, and there's also like the sort of lone guy who ends up saving them from this hoodwink guy. And then there's a love story and everything. Oh, good girl. You're better now, are you?
No.
Okay, put it in the bin. Put it in the bin or the toilet, yeah? Anyway, I feel like everyone knows like the plot of it. It's like every Western everywhere. And it's like really cheesy. I think it was written in the 60s originally or whatever. It's just really like John Wayne-y. Anyway. I sort of liked it. Like, I liked that it was sort of like cliche and silly, and also there was like a part at the end where he's talking about like the West being unexplored or whatever, and how there's like a year inscribed in rock that's like 1647 or something, and like no one knows how it got there, who put it there, but it's obviously like from ages ago. And I really liked that, but I'm probably not going to read a whole hell of a lot more of the Louis L'Amour westerns. Like, my cousin said she really liked them. Basically, to each their own. You know, I'm glad I read it, but I'm not hooked on them. So actually what I'm gonna do is I do with pretty much all vacation books ever. A gift to you, good people of the apartment. Shit. It's an amazing lending library of everyone's cast-offs next to a really tacky painting and the elevators. Yes. So great. I believe this is grains on a papaya. Yes?
What are you getting? The warm grain ball?
I'm going to the
Pool doesn't
other
open till
one.
8:30.
Grandpa, I'm going to another one.
Yeah, can I have another one? The pool doesn't open till 8:30, Anna. They'll eat anything, won't they?
Wait, no. Fox eat chicken.
Fox eat chickens?
Going faster! You gotta go get Grandpa! Okay, I'm like basically a cat. Like, I don't like to be super wet. Like, this is like literally as far as I'm going in, really, basically. But now my dad says all the way out there where they are, they're swimming with the effing sea turtles. What? How dare those sea turtles be so far out? Like, can they please just come in further? Because I desperately want to see them. But also, I don't want to be wet. Conundrums. My family are out there. Like my kid and my parents. My husband is just like basically drinking coffee in the room. I am like basically waiting in. Happy Christmas Eve. On the book front, I'm aware this is a reading vlog, and I haven't really done a lot of that. On the reading front, I'm now reading Unfamiliar Fishes by Sarah Vowell. and it is really good. Like, it is talking about some really hardcore history of Hawaii, roughly from the time that the United States stole it as an island and like dethroned the queen and then raped the land for profit, and then ruined all the culture. So it's gonna be a bit hard going. We're gonna have some like real talk hard truths in this book, but it is really good so far. One like really interesting thing that they were saying in it is there's this like military unit from Hawaii that was like basically all like Japanese ethnicity people, like they're Americans, but like their families from Japan. So in World War II, when America was like really distrustful of, you know, Japanese born Americans, whoever, they sort of segregated them into units. Like they let them be in the American army, but like segregated them from everyone else just in case they were also spies, as you do. But they turned out to be the most decorated unit in the whole of US military history. Their motto was "Remember Pearl Harbor." How badass is that? Y'all, they're still on about these effing turtles and how amazing they are. And now way more of the family have calmed down in order to go and see the turtles. Like, I might have to actually go in the water. I'm so annoyed. I want to see the turtles. This is really interesting in the book. Thrown about how this like movie about like a white surfer kid in Hawaii, like in the 80s or whatever, a movie that she really liked as a kid. And he like goes to this like temple or whatever with this native Hawaiian girl because he wants to like, you know, get with the girl. But like she's talking about like how it was like, you know, really like a faux pas, you know, just doing a movie and like doing silliness in this temple when it's like a real life thing. So she said the cold shoulder Rick got from those surfers was nothing compared to how their ancestors greeted 4 sailors from George Vancouver's Royal Navy ship. Like Vancouver obviously being the guy who Vancouver Island is named after, and like Vancouver, Canada and everything. When they came ashore for water in 1792, only one of those men made it back to the ship alive. The 3 murdered seamen may have been sacrificed at the temple, perhaps on the very rock that Rick wrapped in a leaf, praying to ancient gods that his girlfriend would let him round third base. Oh, how crazy is it that like 3 guys from the ship were just like basically sacrificed on Hawaii looking for water? Oh, what a crazy... Oh god, that's so crazy. Damn, I love postcards so much. These babies are going out.
Yummy.
God, I love gift shop books so much. Okay, there's like a lot of scenery here, so I'm gonna tell you something about my book. Apparently there's something in Hawaii called kapu, which is like native Hawaiian traditional taboos, like a social code, things you can and can't do. And one of them is that men and women can't eat together, and women can't eat bananas because it's like phallic and turns men on. But like kapu's no joke. Like traditionally, if you broke a kapu rule, you could be like thrown off a cliff and executed. So, you know, eat a banana in front of a man, turn him on, get murdered. That's nuts, right? Okay, are you gonna put your note down for Santa? Put it down right there? And we'll leave everything for him for tonight when he comes? Yeah? Okay.
Is it Christmas now?
It's Christmas tomorrow.
After this, like...
Yes.